You got me? Can you hear me? I hope you can. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah. It's working perfectly. We've got Gurg book to read tonight, like I promised all of you. Okay, let me just do that. I'll turn that down. I'll turn the gain down a little bit. Very loud. I feel like I'm very loud. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, over here. Okay. Hello. Oh, you are hella early, Six. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, everybody. Hello, Swiggity Swigs. Thanks for stopping by. We ready for some Gurg book tonight? Oh my god, I'm so excited for Gurg book. Hello, John. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. It is good to be here. Hello, Chikorita. I am glad you have been waiting for this because I kind of have been too, in a way, to hear some Gurgin. And I went out with some coworkers tonight because we were bidding goodbye to a coworker. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. I have no favorite Lil Kim or Cardi B song. Sorry, that's not my bag. It is nice to see all you guys tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. You got a twofer this week. I'm on streaming twice. We need some Gurg book. Oh, goodness, exam season. I am so sorry to hear that. Well, I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait till some folks come in and hang out, and I'll give you a little recap of things that I did today. Am I still a news reporter? I work in a newsroom, if that counts. So today, I don't know if you know this person, but I went into, I know, Matt. Oh, my God, that interview of Fox and Friends. We played some of those sound bites from that interview today on the show that I currently work for, and whoa, he was mad. So I don't know if you know this person, but Christy Winters, she had a live stream today where she was talking about Dankula and talking about Cosby and all that stuff. So I decided to hop into that live stream, and interestingly enough, she's one of these YouTube personalities who does not interact with the chat that's going on. I like to interact with the chat. I think that it's very healthy to do as a content creator, so you can get not only like see what your audience is like into, but you also see like, you know, like other viewpoints on things. And I had a very like interesting, robust conversation with a lot of people. Got a lot of knowledge out of it, and of course, you know, people just kind of naturally are drawn to me. So I had the whole chat about like, "Woo, Giants, fuck you," or "Giants, you're smart." Yes, exactly, Matt. That's exactly who that is. Hello, Chelsea and Rose Red. Thank you for stopping by. Very nice to see everybody. Very little off-the-cuff strem tonight, and we got a sizable turnout so far. So I'll wait just a little bit longer, and we will get going with Gurg. Does anybody remember what the hell happened with Gurg's book last? Because I kind of don't. Kind of. I'm a little lost because I don't think he even knows what was going on with that shit. It's just like there's an alien, and he's an 11-year-old who's trapped in the hormonal rage, or his friends are. I don't even know. I literally have no idea. But I guess we'll figure it out soon enough. So. Oh, that's awesome, Diana. As did I. I got off of work about 2 hours ago already, so, it's a way to just, Yes, he's still intermittently, randomly releasing chapters. We're up to 11 now, but I'm only gonna read 2 tonight because I know this is honestly the most confusing Gurg book to date. At least the other 2 had like a semblance of a storyline. This is just like Gurg is rushing the shit out of this one. Holy freaking moly! Oh, Jared got a day off. Lucky. Hello, Karos. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you all for joining. I'm very excited for you guys to be here. Thank you. It's just like, it's so nice that I can just still come on here and be a huge dork and be live and just hang out with you guys. It's a nice nightcap for the night, you know? I had 2 vodka seltzers. That was it, just 2. And oh my God, I annihilated this like chicken Caesar salad at work. At work? Oh my God, at the bar. Holy crap. Oh, okay, good. No, reading shitty literature will help your books along, I think. I really do believe that. Okay. Oh god, I just remembered how like shitty this cruise shit is. Oh my god. Alright, so if you are ready, give me like a high five, give me a thumbs up, give me an arm raise, and we will get going here. And we want to get going here because the name of chapter 8 is Shook. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Nice to see everybody this evening. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Oh my god. I'm honestly trying to remember like what the motherfuck happened in the last chapter. Like, I don't think that there's any cohesive storyline to this, so like I skimmed a little bit to see Shook. I skimmed a little to see what was going on, and I still like can't make heads or tails of it. Oh, all right, everybody, we ready to go? Thank you all for coming in. I'm so excited. I'm like so I'm shook, Jamie. All right, ready? Chapter 8 of Reaper's Creek. Shook. Daniel! A voice came from the side of my head. Already, the side of my head, that's where the voice came. So it just like there's a panel that you open up and the voice flies out of it. Daniel, hey! The voice moved outward. I could hear it more clearly now. Daniel! Wake up, dude! The voice rang again. One side of my face feels cold. My arm is covering my eyes. My head is on my desk. I'm in class again, and David? I'm Ron Burgundy? It's just the sentence ends with a question mark. If you did a weed game with this story, you would be like on the floor unbelievably. I have a knock on insane. Well, I got you guys to help me out these days, so it's fine. Hi, David, I said, slowly pulling my head up from my slumber. Why are you sleeping instead of playing on the playground? David asked. I smiled sleepily and replied, I haven't been sleeping much at home. I've had a lot of bad dreams. I think my house is haunted or something. David frowned slightly and said, it's the creek. David just knows all of everything that has been going on. Hello, Shock Therapy. Nice to see you. Oh, you know what happened in the last chapter? Philip the bully was found in the creek. Just fucking... The kid just died. I remember the end of one of the chapters was, that was the last conversation I had with him before he died weeks later. So far, like, oh, Gurg. Like, there's consistency, but there's not. You know what I mean? Like, Gurg, like, recycles the same things over and over again. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I shook my head and smiled. No, it's a lot more than that. The heater, the washer, the dryer, the water heater. The flat roof is making it easy for abductions. David made a weird face. I wasn't sure if he was about to start laughing or... Pish! Ha 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 ha! He burst out. Yep. He was laughing. Oh, you guys, I really wish that you were able to see the formatting of this. Shaking my head. Well, thank you for stopping by, Shannon. I appreciate it. What's happening in Gurg's mind? He wanted to write another book. He really thought that this was deep. Someone mentioned in a comment in the last live stream that this is his version of Stranger Things, and I literally believe that. I've been saying literally so much tonight, I'm sorry. It's the vodka. It's the vodka. If he took a hit every time Gurg said something dumb, you would be like melt into the couch stoned. Oh no, my phone went off. Okay. Immediately I began laughing too, not because I was trying to be funny, but because he had, period, no idea I was serious. Well, nice formatting, Gurg. Well done. Well freaking done. David's laughter wound down as he said, "Come on, let's go outside." And I nodded, following him happily. Hello, Tarkus. Nice to see you. My puke bucket. After we played on the swings and the monkey bars a bit, I noticed a small glow down a hill by the playground that led to the soccer field. There was 3 prepositions in that sentence alone. 3. Jesus Christ on a cross. I slowly made my way there, but was somewhat afraid that it would lead me to the same thing I suspected I'd see the other night. I suspected I'd see. I suspected I would see the other night. Oh my god. Can we not say daddy in this stream, by the way, please, for the love of Christmas? David, want to play kickball? I asked. David replied, yeah, but we have no friends. Oh, little loner Gurg. I giggled and said, we have plenty of friends to play with. I have 2 and you have 2, see? Oh my gosh, Matt, thank you so much. $5, a token of my appreciation. Well, I appreciate your token. Thank you very much. I appreciate it so much. Or is that a token? Token, get it? Thank you, Matt. I really appreciate it. Where was I? Where were we? Oh god. Then I wiggled my legs in front of him as if they were separate people. How do you do that? How do you do that? Like, is he standing there and just like hovers and just wiggles his legs? What the hell on a stick? David shouted, "You're so weird! I hate you! Ha 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 ha!" And we ran down the hill to get into the bag of balls the teacher set on the field for us. Kirk talking about ball bags and stuff. Whenever David kicked the ball to me, I would move slowly towards the other end of the field, where there was a metal fence surrounding the school property. It allowed me to get closer to the red glow. Every time he would kick the soccer ball past me, unwittingly allowing me to approach the red glow to see what it is. Greg, pick a tense and stay with it. Please, for the love of God. His legs were shooketh. Oh my god. He shooketh his legs. He literally did. And also not tip David off that anything was different about me. Alright, here comes my biggest kick ever! You're probably going to die if you get in the way, David yelled. Who the fuck says that? Like, hey, here comes a strong kick, I'm going to kill you with it. Okay, Greg. Okay, Greg. I hollered back, try me! David ran up and kicked the ball extremely hard. Normally his aim is really bad, but this time he got lucky. And it smacked me right in the middle of my face. Immediately, my nose began to bleed, and before I even hit the ground... Oh, there's no and there, I just said. David screamed, "Oh my god, Daniel!" as he began to run toward me. Like, everything is so unbelievably mechanical in Gurg's writing. It's like... Not the face, no. It's just like these events happen, but they're not written excitingly. It's just, there's no, like, I've said this before in all of like my Gurg readings, there's no color attached to anything that Gurg writes. Gurg, cause he's so short-sighted with like his viewpoints on everything that he says a thing and it's just word salad that comes out of his mouth, and it's not exciting by any stretch of the imagination. Everything that you guys write will be thousands of times better than this. Thousands! And I appreciate anybody who is the person who is releasing this stuff to us. I am very happy. I know, Kira, nobody knows what's going on in this book. Nobody. Just enjoy the dramatic ride. As I rolled to my knees and I grabbed my shirt and pressed it
to my nose, trying to stop the blood flow out of my face. Right in front of my eyes, the red glow burned as I found myself forgetting about my injury and lost myself to curiosity. Wow. Slowly standing, I walked towards the glow. David slowed his run behind me, wondering why I was acting so strange, because he's omniscient and he just fucking knows what everybody's thinking. I wasn't crying. I wasn't saying anything. I was just silently walking away from him, towards the woods, for what I'm sure he imagined had no reason for it.
Way to make it sound really exciting, Greg. I'm very excited with what this red glow in the forest is going to be.
Guys, I don't even fucking know. I don't know. No. Daniel, want me to get the nurse? David said. I replied, I'm fine. Come here. David said nervously, I'm going to get the nurse, and ran off in the opposite direction. I don't think the old David would have done that.
The old David, okay.
But I think he was getting the same weird feeling he got before, when we found the dead bodies in the creek.
Remember that, readers? Remember when the dead bodies were in the creek? Shut up, Greg. God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't rehash things that happened in an old chapter. Don't do it, unless it's absolutely motherfucking necessary, because your readers will remember. Hello, Gabby, nice to see you, and Joshua, thank you for stopping by. My goodness, we got a whole lot of people in here tonight. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
He wasn't wrong to run away. About 10 meters into the shadows of the woods, by the way, I could see a deer with everything below the ribs ripped clean away.
How frightening.
That was the glow, just like I saw in the creek. The glow was death.
Hello, Black Master Joe. Thank you for stopping by. There is no rhyme or reason. There is no rhyme or reason to anything that's going on. And it's a deer? You're fucking ripping from Harry Potter right now. It's a goddamn Patronus in the middle of the forest leading you. It's glowing, a goddamn glowing deer. Greg, you're so sucky. You're such a suck master. Oh dear.
Okay. The bell rang off in the distance, but I didn't really care much about the rules anymore. The glow of the remains of this deer faded in my eyes, as if my mere presence had put the deer's soul to rest.
Oh, shut up, Greg. You're not that important. It's a zombie Patronus, exactly.
Or maybe I just had some God-given gift that helped me locate the dead. And it only lasted till I could confirm each location
to identify those fallen. What the literal fuck does that mean? I don't understand. Oh god, this is like Gerg's Indigo Manifesto. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even understand. I could confirm each location to identify the fallen. This is an 11-year-old talking, guys. By the way, don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget.
Daniel, I have the nurse! I heard a desperate David screaming behind me. I turned and smiled with with blood gushing down my face. I could feel the blood seeping through my teeth. It was as if I zoned out entirely on the deer, grinning the entire time.
Creepy children. It's like... Where'd the ability to find the dead come from? It's Gerg's version of Stranging Things, by the way. Stranger Things, I really... blood shook. I mean, what the fuck, guys? What the literal fuck are we reading? I don't even know.
I felt a cold metal smack against my head. I had lost consciousness, ampersand fallen against the fence that separated the kids from the woods.
Okay, well then how did you get past the fence? You didn't mention anything about a fucking fence. You just said, like, you're going into the woods, Greg. Jesus God.
I woke up to the sound of crying. It was David and I was now in the nurse's room. And you are SES, no apostrophe, by the way.
Peculiar objects, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Lourdes. It's so nice of you to say. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I like this dress. I look really super hot in it. Thanks.
David was talking to my mom. He kept saying he was sorry for knocking me out with a soccer ball, but I could hear my mom trying to reassure him, letting David know that I had a history of passing out, and it wasn't him. Oh. Okay.
That's fine, Greg. That's totally fine. Just, don't worry about him. He passes out all the time.
Alright? Fact is, I had a heart condition.
Greg, you have to have a heart first in order to have a heart condition. Ooh! I'm an asshole.
Or so I thought I did. But every doctor I went to couldn't identify what the problem was, or if there even was a problem.
What kind of fucking information? Like, all of a sudden, you're just giving this information like, oh, by the way, guys, I have a heart condition. 8 chapters in. Sure.
Whenever the doctors tested me, I wouldn't pass out or have heart pains or anything. So of course on paper I'm perfectly healthy. For all I know, it could have been a mere sight of blood on my own shirt.
I fucking have no idea what I'm reading.
I couldn't handle a What? I couldn't handle a half-human, half-dinosaur. Why would I be able to cope with my face gushing blood?
Oh, I'm sorry you can't stay, Pablo, but thank you for stopping by. You will see all of this. Oh, like... You're hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth, right? Like, you're hearing all this non sequitur shit.
Okay, I'm sorry, David, I yelped, trying to get him to stop crying. Oh, Daniel, you're not dead, David said, sounding like he was full of joy.
Sounding like he was full of joy. Well, I'm glad he was just sounding it. What's the book about? Nobody in the world knows. And I know this, Christina, no, this is not an 11-year-old talking. This is literally not an 11-year-old. This is Gerg pretending he's being, like, do you remember what it was like being 11? I sure as shit don't. Oh my God, I can't grasp that voice anymore. If ever.
My mom stood up and said, how many times do I have to tell you to put pressure on your nose the moment you start bleeding?
Mom is, like, not at all concerned that her son, number 1, has a heart condition, number 2, fucking passes out all the time, and number 3, just fucking bleeds from the face. I try to make this legibleness. Hello, Shelby, nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
I replied, thanks, Mom, I'm fine. Can we go home? My mom shook her head, and held my back, space pack. You know I have to go back to work after I drop you off, right? Now I have to work late, she said. I replied.
This is an 11-year-old response, by the way.
I'll try not to bleed myself, my space self, unconscious next time.
What 11-year-old has that kind of wit, like that kind of quick wit to them? Like,
well, sorry, Mom, maybe I won't bleed myself unconscious next time.
Why is everybody in Gerg's life such an asshole? Why? Gerg hallucinating. Gerg probably... I would not, in a million years, want to get one peek inside that guy's... You know, I was thinking my space self as I was reading that. I would not, in a million years, want to ever switch minds with Gerg. I think being him must be a very terrible thing. I have very lovely thoughts going on in here, and I'm very thankful for that.
My mom sighed, hopefully getting my implied point.
Fucking shit.
Everybody got your implied point, and drove me home.
Well, okay, that was simple. Gotta make lentils, oh my god. Oh dear, I don't even.
As I stood in my door and watched my mom drive back over our little creek bridge to go to work.
Creek bridge. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by, Eric. I appreciate it. We got a good sizable crowd in here tonight. I'm very happy to see all you guys.
I realized it was only 1 p.m. Excuse me, and I still had around 3 hours before my sister or anyone else got home. Fapping time! Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me, but I had an overwhelming urge to get a closer look at the red glowing shapes I saw in the creek before.
Oh, by the way, he saw glowing shapes in the creek before, by the way. In case you were wondering, he saw them. Did you know that? The first time we're hearing about this shit.
I ran half space way towards the water before I remembered I was highly prone to passing out and should probably get some calories in my body for energy.
Excuse me, everybody. I need some calories in my body. That's why you're getting chubbalicious, Gerg. Too many calories. Actually, I eat like between like 1,100 and 1,400 calories a day, and I've lost 7 pounds in the past 2 weeks. So what does that tell you guys? Do the keto diet. Oh, he can't do the keto diet because it's like all meat. It's delicious.
Running back inside, I grabbed a bag of marshmallows and sprinted down the hill to begin my investigation. The first glow I found was a fish that was smashed under a rock. It had clearly been dead for some time. Walking up the side of the creek, I found another dead animal. It was a rabbit that had most of its body eaten. Clearly both by insects and probably coyotes.
So the glow is like Gerg can now suddenly, after getting abducted by the alien, he can now just sense dead things. Yeah, Gerg now has a marshmallow body. He totally does. Oh my god, I remember that when he punched the fish. Well, that was a much more dignified end to him. I love that show so much.
Finding these dead creatures felt a lot like Easter egg hunting.
Oh, okay.
Only the eggs didn't glow like these bodies did.
Oh, because they're fucking dead. This is like, I'm not even creeped out by this. Like, this is why I hate you creeped me out way more than this shit does. This is just confusing.
It was easier than any hunt I had experienced before, and nowhere near as lighthearted.
So, Gerg put superfluous spaces in between things that don't need spaces, but he made lighthearted one word. Like no space, no hyphen. I don't know. I don't understand Gerg's mind. What is it?
For 30 minutes, I kept finding small animals.
That is a gross creek, by the way. Like, you don't clear out the dead. Like, come on.
I even found a cat. Oh no. Only it was just a skeleton. I was surprised that the bones would still glow after all this time being dead. But they did. Oh, how surprising. Clouds started gathering overhead and rain began to fall. I decided I would search just a little bit more. My goal was to clear out everything around my house.
Why is so many dead things around your house, Gerg? What the hell? Hello, V. Nice to see you. Thanks
I didn't want to be able to see any glowing from where I lived. It would be a constant reminder of death. And sometimes you just don't want to think about that.
Well, newsflash, Gerg. Not, you know, death is not a thing that I think about on a daily basis. Ew, I look gross when I do that. Ew, I make such really weird faces. I can. I don't know why this is called shook. I just don't know. Maybe we'll figure out in the next 3 paragraphs.
The bodies were so repetitious as a...
What? The bodies were so repetitious. What do you think? Oh, she's so cute. I'll show you Sadie later.
The bodies were so repetitious as a result of the carnivorous animals in the area where we lived. We didn't get bears much, or really any large predators, so the body I approached last, the size, it didn't make sense.
Like, chapters ago, there was a fucking dead woman in the creek. And he seemed to be very, like, flippant about it. And now all of a sudden there's literal, like, thousands of dead animals surrounding his goddamn creek. And he's just like, this is fucked up. I mean, repetitive bodies, by the way. Exactly, Silver Shadow. There is, you can join at any time and you will be just as lost as we all are. I have read this from the beginning to the end. Well, to right now, and I still don't know what the hell's happened. Oh yeah, Gerg wrote another book. Oh, he sure as shit did.
Back in the woods at my school. Ew, I spit. Where I saw the deer that was miles from my home and was directly connected to a far deeper
F-O-R-R-E-S-T
forest than what was surrounded my home.
Wait! No. No. We need to read that sentence again. Hang on. Back in the woods at my school, where I saw the deer that was miles from my home and was directly connected to a far deeper forest than what surrounded my home. That's a sentence. That's not a sentence. That's a fragment. That's a very, very, very long fragment. There's no object. There's no conclusion. Oh, thank you, Shortcake. I appreciate it. Listen. I wouldn't do this if we weren't gonna laugh our way through it. You know what I mean? We're all giggling here. It's not a sentence. It's not a sentence. It's not even.
Railroad tracks, a racetrack, a busy road, all neighboring this little canyon that my whole family lived in. So what was a large dead body doing here? No coyote, wow. No coyote could kill something that big.
A dead woman was in your creek 2 weeks ago. And now all of a sudden you're freaked out by like a big ass dead body now? The fuck?
As I approached, I saw antlers. It was a male deer.
So you're more freaked out by a fucking dead deer than a goddamn person. Okay.
I went through that
What?
I went through that entire preliminary thought process pointlessly.
Guys. Fucking ow, my head. My ow.
Maybe a bear did cross over. Or maybe the deer died of a disease.
Well, then don't go near it. Don't go anywhere near it. No, he spelled forest, F-O-R-R-E-S-T, like Forrest Gump. Hello, Suzanne. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Looking more closely at the deer, I began to see a wiggling in its neck.
Shook.
I wasn't touching it, nor was I doing anything to go outside to... What? I wasn't touching it, nor was I doing anything to it outside running away in horror. The red glow faded on the deer, and that was good enough. Slipping across the rocks and sometimes sliding in the water, I eventually made it home, covered in mud and feeling 100% done with the creek for the time being.
That's the end of the chapter. That was the end of the chapter. Come here, baby. Oh. I want everybody to see the cutest cat in the entire world. Oh. Little Sadie break. Look at this beautiful girl. Are you a nice girl, honey? Are you the nicest baby in the world? Right? Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you because you're so pretty. Aw. See? It's so nice. I love that everybody loves Sadie. Hello, face. She's a very, very cute little nice lady. She's a jerk, though. She's an asshole because my schedule changed. So now she doesn't get fed at 5 in the morning anymore. So she decides to just knock shit off my desk and stuff. Until she gets fed. Okay, here you go. There you go, baby. Oh. She's a very cute cat. Right? Are you a good girl? Everybody loves you. You're so nice. Oh, she's so nice. She's rubbing up against my legs right now. Don't you bite this, though. She loves wires. Oh, so she's an oh. I love that everybody loves Sadie. It's so cute. It's so much better. No, Butters' book, The Poop That Took a Pee. Oh, I love the comment in that episode where it's like the imagery is amazing. All right, so that was chapter 8, and now we've got chapter 9. Do we literally have any idea what's going on in this book? Like, I think he finished it. I don't know why he's releasing it in this manner. Do other people do that with their patronage? Do other people do that with, like, their Patreons? Like, do they release stories like a chapter by a chapter? Like, I think some people do that. But they do it after they have spell checked it and after they have formatted it correctly and after they've got a second pair of eyes on it, not just a Gurg pair. Honey bunny, you're beautiful. She makes this all bearable. I think it would be very hard. It would have been very hard to read like Gurg book at 1, 2, and Trisha. Matt Lauer's statement to the Washington Post. Can we just look at this for a second? I don't know why that crossed my data miner, but I don't give a fuck what David Maurer. Wow, Matt Lauer. I was gonna say Lat Maurer. I don't drink very often, and when I do, I have it hits me a little bit up here. Anyway. Ugh, got cat hair in my mouth. All right, who's ready for chapter 9 called Eyes Never Opened? Shall we? Oh, Sadie could write a much better story, right? You got a butt for a face. I wonder if Trisha's gonna write another novel. I would love for Trisha to write another novel. I want to be her friend so badly. She needs a girlfriend, you know, like girls need to stick together. Like, you know, girls are very catty with one another and we're mean to one another, but you got to support ladies that are your friends, you know. All right, so this one is short, so we will kind of knock out 2 chapters in a hot minute. Sadie should have her own Instagram. She's a stud. Let me just one more time. Oh, come here, baby. Oh, come here, baby. Everybody loves you because you're so nice. The nicest. Right? Beautiful girl. There you go. Okay. Let's get this. 13 chapters already? Oh my god. Hello, Yvonne. Nice to see you. Well, thank you for stopping by. Glad you're here. Not new to Gurg book. Don't even fret. Don't even fret. Alright. Yes, a whole Sadie Instagram I think would be good. I got cat hair all over my mouth. Okay, let's just fucking knock this out. I think this is a short one. Yeah, this is a short one. It's only 3 pages. Sorry. Oh, okay, here we go. Eyes never opened. Eyes wide shut.
Spring break had come. I was sitting in my room looking at my old TV. The beautiful imagery of Final Fantasy VII glowed in front of me. The characters all looked like hip young adults, something that I desired to be.
What the hell are you doing? You're a rude person. Hang on, she's no. I'm gonna throw things at you. I want to throw things at you.
I want a bath, motherfucker.
Okay, sorry everybody.
Being a child felt so endless. What? Being a child felt so endless, like waiting for a Christmas that was never going to come. I had already invested about 24 hours of combined gameplay into the game.
That's fucking nothing. I've got like 300 plus hours on Binding of Isaac. Aw, Jamie, that's sweet of you to say. No, Sadie, she's so cute. I can't stay mad at her. Hey, Omari, nice to see you. I know. You got lucky. 2 giant streams in 2 days. What can I say?
I planned on spending my entire spring break in my room, pinned between the dresser and the washing machine, playing Final Fantasy VII. I wonder if this is going to make any sort of impact. After a couple of days, my mission of complete isolation appeared to be successful, until my mother called me out to help her make dinner. She said, "I'm having a friend come over today," and I replied, "Have I met this friend, Mom?" My mom answered, "No, this is a friend that I met recently at my job. She's very fragile, so be nice to her. Okay, Daniel?"
Oh my god, what the literal shit.
Scoffing, I replied, "Mom, I think you're mistaking me for Joanna. She's the rude one. I'm the quiet one who never gets in anyone's business."
11 years old, this guy is.
My mom laughed as she continued to cling dishes together in the sink, seemingly incoherently.
Like, Greg, just because a word is big doesn't mean you can just fucking throw it in anywhere you go. It has to make sense in context. That does not make context. That does not make context. I just fucking stepped on my own. I just put my foot right in my mouth, by the way. I know, double adverb, right? Oh my god. Oh my dear god. No, he is 11 in this book. 11. How do you incoherently wash dishes? I don't know.
After I cleared off the table and my mom had finished making our meal, we heard a knock at our large, thick, rustic-looking wooden door.
There's a nugget of info that possibly could have come up when we set the scene in chapter 1.
My mom introduced her to everyone in the house.
Her who?
Saying her name was Cynthia. Right away I could see that she was pregnant. But out of my childhood...
What is this sentence? But out of my childhood, why would I point out this specific story? That's in this story. Was that a note to yourself, Gerg, that you were gonna delete later? He's trans age. Oh my god. That is silly.
The pregnant woman who is a friend of my mom.
That is a sentence. That's a sentence.
I was just talking about discovering dead animals, and suddenly I'm talking about a pregnant woman.
No. 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 No, just fucking no. Just fucking no. Fucking what the fuck? The fuck? Just what? The fuck? The what? Like what? Just what? Just what?
Well, it's not hard to figure out.
Greg. I don't want to shit all over you this time, my man. I don't, but what the literal fuck are you doing? You cannot write. I am sorry. You tried. Third time is not a charm, bro. It just is not. It just is not. Let's keep it. Ooh. Let's keep it going, bitches. Gerg is 32. Gerg is my age. Oh boy.
Cynthia was in fact fragile. Throughout all of dinner, I could see that she was emotionally distraught. Okay, 11-year-old Greg. She would say everything as if she was about to break down crying at any moment. And I had already figured out...
I had already figured out completely why. Oh my god, completely why. Completely why, everybody. Wowzers. Whew, we are in for something.
This woman was trying to hold off going to the doctor. She seemed like such a nice lady, but that wasn't a very nice thing to do. She was trying to hold on to the baby inside of her. She was trying to ignore reality.
Oh no, we're about to get lectured.
You see, when a woman has a baby that's alive and well inside of her, there would be no reason for me to see any...
What the fuck? I'm so sorry, but what the fuck is this? Oh no! I'm so sorry, but I'm so sorry. Oh my god, wait. Okay, when a woman has a baby that's alive and well inside of her, if I may, there would be no reason for me to see any optical illusion or otherwise hallucinate with whatever gift I was given by the alien radiating from any section of her body. Yet this woman's belly glowed. Wow. You know what's really fucking amazing? Like, even if you tried your hardest, if any of you in here, or me, if any of us tried our damnedest to try to recreate Gerg's writing voice, nobody could do it. It just is not possible. Even if you tried incredibly hard. You just fucking couldn't. I imagine it would have glowed less yesterday, and maybe last week there was no glow at all. As I listened to this woman talk, I began to realize that her avoiding the doctor wasn't a result of anything except for financial hardship.
It didn't take long conversing with my mom for her to break down in front of all of us, talking about how she didn't have health insurance and that the baby had stopped kicking days ago.
Why are you bringing this woman into your home when she's clearly this unstable? Why is there a fucking dead baby happening in a book that you wrote, Greg? 11 years woke. Like, I don't have a sense of, like, being freaked out like I did with This Is Why I Hate You. I didn't get freaked out by Stones to Abigail until after the fact, and you see all of the manipulation tactics at work. This is, like, putting me in a state where it's like, are these words actually coming out of someone's fucking face? Hello, Firefox, nice to see you. Like, this is just, I had high hopes, and I think I shouldn't have, I guess. Ow, my fucking ankle. All right, let's finish this turd burger. Oh my God. After some convincing, my mom finally got her to agree to go to the ER with her. This happened over dinner, by the way, just enjoying their fucking lentils, and oh, by the way, you should probably go to the ER. Seemingly without hesitation, a selfish thought crossed my mind. You see, ever since I gained this ability, I had planned to avoid it. Curiosity caught the best of me one day, but it was a necessary curiosity to help avoid future incidences of me investigating or being reminded of my ability. Oh God, oh my God, oh my fucking God. Oh, I know, I really did go in neutral. I really, really did. Oh. I searched the creek to rid myself of the constant red glow I would see outside my window just passing by on a normal day. But this walked right into my front room, and now unforgivable thoughts centered on myself crossed my mind. Wow. Greg, you need to put down the prepositions and just back away from them. You are just obsessed with prepositions. Oh my Lord in heaven. Oh yeah, he did write about miscarriages in the first book. What the fuck, man? Why are there all these creepy threads just like woven into all his stories? Like, it's ew, I just had a horrible thought. I'm so sorry, like, but this is what Gerg does to me. It's like, it's been speculated that Gerg has, like, a pregnancy thing where he just is all about, like, getting the lady pregnant, but, like, you know, what happens when you get someone pregnant? Like, a baby usually happens, you know? And, like, unfortunately, miscarriages do happen. But what if he has this, like, thought where it's like, oh, it's so awesome I got her pregnant, but then, like, oh, I'm the one that will be there once she miscarries. Like, ugh, there's so much wrong with this guy. It's really sad. It's sad, and I pity him. You know, I don't have, like, I don't wish ill on anybody. I really, really don't. But there's so many threads to pull at Gerg. And they're creepy threads. And it's like, this is why only once in a while I want to just peer into the crazy and not live in it. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Ahem. Great. My spring break is ruined. Now I have to think about a dead baby, I said to myself, and I cursed myself for having such a thought as if I was the victim. You don't fucking curse yourself for that shit. You love playing the victim, Gerg. It's all you know how to do. Because I think in some aspects of Gerg's life, he was a victim of horrible things that happened to him. I don't doubt it. I don't want to speculate, but you don't just wake up this way. You're not born this way. You got to be fucking wired this way in a way, you know? You are raised this way in a way. Why am I saying way so much? But you know what I mean. Lordy, 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 lord. As if me losing my happiness in a simple break from an otherwise relatively happy elementary school experience was really the true problem here. But what goes on in your mind often defines much of your future, and then that night I defined my own future. Totally, that's the thing that happens. The rest of the week I did in fact spend weighted down by a cloud of doom over my head.
How much longer? Oh, thank God, just one more page. I'm sorry. This is why it takes me a while to fucking read this. It's just fucking. Multiple times throughout my break, I asked my mom what happened to that woman, and whenever I asked, my mom simply said that she didn't want to talk about it. That just made the cloud over my head grow darker. On the first day of school back, I saw David again. Selfishly, I shared with David what happened to that poor woman, how it happened right in front of me, and he, of course, was not happy whatsoever to hear this information. That was basically the only conversation I had with David that day. He was just the kind of kid to avoid problems, and sometimes that means avoiding people who bring problems to you.
Well, that is a very smart tactic, David. You 11-year-old wunderkind. The first day of school back. Oh yeah, on the first day of school back. I didn't even realize that. It's so normal to me at this point. Oh my God. For some reason, watching the short brown hairs on the back of David's head blow in the wind as he walked away triggered a sudden realization in me that the boy who reminded me of the alien, I hadn't seen him in a very, very long time. The kid who was in special ed class, who I would see sitting across from me during lunch once in a while. He disappeared right around the time right around the same time I fought back at the alien. I fought back at the alien. Okay. You're just introducing a character that was there and no longer there. Alright. Okay.
But how would I ask about who he is to anyone? Walk up to a teacher and say, "Hey, you know that special ed kid who twitches funny? Have you seen him around?" No? I don't think I could do that. The moment you even mention a special ed kid, they immediately consider writing you up for a hate crime, it seems.
What? Wait, what? Greg cannot help but interject and ejaculate his own literal thoughts into everything. Everything that he does. He can't separate his fucking stupid head from an independent thought stream.
Aubrey, however, was still around. We just kind of fell apart after the whole Philip incident. I mean, how do you recover with someone after you beat someone up in front of them, and that person just happens to die from an accident not long after?
Die from an accident, by the way.
What's the opening statement and a reintroduction there? Hey, remember that time I beat up that kid who's dead now anyway? What were we talking about?
Greg! Ow! It hurts! This hurts so much!
No. For me, school was becoming more and more lonely every day, and even that kid I saved from bullying.
That's the end of that sentence. And even that kid I saved from bullying, period.
He was only talking to me at the time because I was the person that would save him from his troubles. And now that he needed no more saving, period. It was like I was a ghost to him, too. Regardless, it's time to go home again.
What fucking tents are we in? Oh my God!
The same school bus, the same driveway, the same time of day, the same door, the same house, the same bedroom, the same foam pillow. Flip out the lights, Daniel, and now you're dreaming again. And what dream am I going to have now? Oh, that's right. The same dream. The same shitty writing, the same exploding bus, and that's the end of the same motherfucking
Get away from me. Chapter. Oh. Wow. 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 You know what? I'm glad I'm doing this live instead of not live, because it's way more fun doing it live. It's way, wow, we went about an hour, perfect. So we can end here. It's fucking A. Like, you see why I can't dedicate a lot of time to this. It's bad. It hurts. It physically hurts reading it. It's so bad. But we gotta still keep going. We're in it to win it, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. But, that's exactly what the rest of this book is gonna be. Like, he's just gonna keep talking about the red glow and how dead things exist. I don't know what the hell. I don't even understand, but I thank you all so much for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying going live more, and I want to keep doing it more. And, you know, you know, you guys have to keep me honest. That's Gerg's favorite word. Keep me honest, because I really want to get started on this podcast idea that I have. I think I'm going to call it the Gines Cast. I think that's the best thing. I told my mom about it, and she's like, don't you think people are going to think it's vagina? I'm like, yes, I do. Oh, thank you, by the person. That's nice of you to say. Excuse me. But, had fun here, guys. Always a pleasure hanging out with you guys, and thank you for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one. Don't know when, don't know how, but we'll be around. So thanks for joining, and have a great night. Bye bye.